Hey everybody, GravyTrain here with another episode of GravyTraining. So today they released the Light versus Dark event, and as part of that, they have reworked Aria, much needed, and Count Mortis. So a couple of people were kind of joking around, asking if I was somehow privy to some sort of information about Arya becoming an assassin, and I honestly wasn't. But it turns out she became an assassin. So let's take a look at what we got here. So, first of all, Assassin Rogue. She's now an assassin. She got a number of changes. And you can see here, she got some pretty massive stat changes too. But we'll get into that. Well, actually, let me show her runes first. I suppose that's what I normally do. So I've got a Festive rune on her for defense. I've got a Guardian rune on her for defense. I've got a Red Warrior rune for defense. I've got a Tank rune for defense. And I've got an Unbreakable Heart rune for defense. So she does have an epic coming that appears to have been unlocked. It doesn't appear to have been dropped into the store yet or anything like that. I'm assuming it will, and as soon as that comes out, I'll release another video about the epic. But it'll probably be brief since we're doing the rework right now as well. So I could actually read off the changes, but I'm just going to read off the real time about what this is. So she gets the Martial Artist ability. He increased crit and dodge. She has the Can't Touch This, so she provide plus 40% to dodge ranged attacks and will dodge any attacker that is paralyzed or off balance. I'm not sure if that's dwarves. We'll have to see. Assassin Troop. Assassins gain 15% attack and defense for each assassin ally. So that means that they should be gaining 45, if you have a full team of assassins, 45% attack and 45% defense straight up. Dodge This counters twice after dodging an attack, plus 100% countering damage. So whatever her basic attack damage would be, she does 100% of that. Again, like double it. Acrobatic Technique. Assassin allies take 25% reduced damage from melee attacks, which is brand new. Enemies deal 25% reduced damage while provoked, paralyzed, or off balance. And all enemies start the dungeon off balance for their first turn. So, round one, you're not going to be able to just stomp assassins anymore. Especially not with the kind of defense that she can pile on. So ability changes. So her first one is still an undodgeable melee physical attack, which provokes the target. Okay, great. Provoke it's above taunt even, so somebody else could be taunting and she's not. She provokes them, they're going to attack her no matter what, there's no choice. Her next ability got an update. So, Sand in the Eyes. Well, first of all, it got an update on its recharge time, so it's only 3 turns now. It's a melee physical attack on all enemies. This used to be a single target. On all enemies for 30-50 base damage, and knocks enemies off balance, reducing attack by 87%. So, that is big. Big. They're going to be doing 13% damage. That's pretty darn good. So, and that's everybody. That's the whole team. Her next ability, Hurricane Flurry, is a melee physical attack on all enemies for 1647 base damage. Has a 100% base chance to paralyze enemies for 3 turns. Paralyze enemies for 3 turns. That is awesome, because if they're paralyzed, They don't do revenge attacks. Even if the paralyzation hasn't procced to stop them from taking their normal turn, they still don't do follow-up, like a basic attack, or the follow-up or revenge attacks. That is huge. And for 3 turns, that's what Marrow does. I think it's what Sifu does as well. I think Jin's is only like 1 or 2, maybe. But that's just awesome. And finally, Primed Twist. She enters a readied stance, which gives her 75% chance to dodge attacks and adds 75% to her retaliating damage. So even if she gets hit, she does 75% more damage on top of doing 100% more damage. And it starts powered. And it got reduced to a 4-turn cost. Hurricane Flurry is a 4-turn cost. Sand in the Eyes is a 3-turn cost. All of her stuff was reduced. All of her stats are increased. And her abilities are just way better. So I've got a team ready and runed to work with her. So now I'm going to show you the other change. So they've added a new family type called Arcane, of which Selwyn, Ice Bloom, Cobalt, Mortis, and Ember are all members of the Arcane family. And Mortis got some buffs as well. So I have him runed for 2 festives, defensive festives. I have him runed for an attack hero with some damage pen. Another attack hero with some damage pen versus legendary. Being that Jin and Valken and Ponti and Grognog and Jumbo and all of these heroes are legendary now. Figured that wasn't a bad choice. And an Unbreakable Heart rune. And he has an epic coming. And actually, I'll talk through the epic real quick. I'll show you hers again, too. Or Aria's. So it's defense, attack, or defense, attack, health. So this should be probably end up being 30% when it's done, and these will both be 20% when it's done. The effect is a 10% chance to deal 2x lightning damage to all enemies, bonus damage versus armored targets, diseases, and marks all enemies with Gravedigger for 3 turns. We'll get to what that means here in a bit. Real quick, since I forgot to show Emily, or Aria's. Aria's epic is attack, dodge chance, max health. It'll be 30, 20, 20. The effect is plus 10% chance to deal, this will be 30% chance to deal 2x damage to target enemy or 4x on a counter, which means she does a counter attack and she's going to deal not only plus 75% plus 100%, she's going to do 4x of that, which means her retaliations can get sick. So, beware. So anyhow, back to Mortis. So, Chaotic Energies. When this hero dies, allies gain a random stat buff or a heal, which is kind of nice. Necromancer Supreme. This replaced a couple of buffs, got consolidated into one, or a couple of passives. When killed, this hero will return from the dead minus his skin. After 2 turns as a skeleton, this hero resurrects from the skeleton form and gets back into his full ability. So he basically becomes like a Zaminion with abilities that match. If you have no ascensions, he has the first ability. If he has 1 ascension, he's got the second ability. And if you have the 3rd ascension, he has the 3rd ability. So he is mystical, so he has bonus damage versus slow and tanks. He has Animate Dead. This he's always had. Special attacks, that's his special 1, 2, and 3. Will invite dead allies to join the attack. Dead allies will come back to life briefly in order to make a basic attack. Which means if they're dead and they come back and do a basic attack and they have a warrior rune, they can do several basic attacks. That's pretty darn good. Arcane Assault. Arcane allies deal 25% additional damage and gain +1 energy on kill. That's also kind of nice. I mean, 25% more damage across the team and +1 energy on a kill, which means they're going to be able to do their specials more quickly. So, I don't know if that's the whole team gains +1 energy or just the hero that kills. We'll have to see. So, Necrobolt hasn't changed. It's a ranged dark attack with a 1402 base damage with a chance to disease. That's pretty normal. First ability, Chaos Storm. This has changed. It is a ranged dark attack on all enemies for 2173 base damage with a chance to add frozen, burned, diseased, wounded, or paralyzed. Not bad. Not bad at all. Considering frozen freezes them, burned reduces their defense and they take a little bit of damage over time. Disease reduces their attack power and their defense, meaning they do less damage and take more damage. Wounded, meaning they take a little bit of damage over time and they can't be healed. Or paralyzed, meaning they've got a chance not to be able to act. That's pretty good. Gravedigger. And that one has a cooldown of 4 turns now. Gravedigger is a ranged disease attack. For 2103 base damage, gains strength from long dead heroes. He gains attack plus 81%, defense plus 81%, and marks the target with Gravedigger, dealing base damage to all other allies when the target dies. Gravedigger, if we go to... And I didn't think I was going to need to do this, but we will do this. Alright, so Gravedigger now buffs attack and defense on the person, marks the target with Gravedigger status, and its cooldown has been reduced from 5 to 4. When an enemy with Gravedigger is killed, all of their allies take damage. Status effect lasts for 3 turns. So, yeah, that's pretty good too. And so that's Gravedigger. Doombolt got an overhaul as well. So it's a ranged shield-piercing lightning attack for 4,000 base damage, plus 50% damage versus armored, so that's 6,000 damage against armored. When dealing a death blow, the corpse is removed. So Ember has that ability when she burns a corpse to remove the corpse. Same thing, or like kills somebody. Yeah, I mean, once again, just all around nice. And his stats are pretty well balanced. I mean, I have him kind of balanced. You can go a little more one way or the other. But, yeah. And I've got a team ready to go for him. So, let's make it happen. And it's just kicked up. Doesn't matter. Alright. So, here's against dwarves. So, I'm probably not going to take assassins. I probably could. Switch to family view. And let's take Arcane. So, we're going to lead with Ember. We're going to follow... Selwind will go last. We'll go that, and that. Now I've ruined Ember mostly for attack, I've ruined Cobalt mostly for defense, and I've ruined Selwind mostly for defense. So the first 2 will be attacking, the last 2 will be defending. If you guys haven't watched, I did a video on Ember. Of course, she got killed right away. Okay, it's not looking good so far. Yeah. Now, well, he's back up. I don't think it's going to be enough. I don't think you can do a full Arcane team. What I may need to do is swap somebody in for Cobalt. Matter of fact, we're going to do that. We are going... We got another Dwarf team. We are going to swap out Cobalt. Billy. Yeah, I like that. And I don't have taunt on Lily. Damn it. Oh, and I'm silenced. I've started just kind of ignoring silence anymore. That works. Alright, 2 of them won't be frozen, which kind of sucks. So I may need to put one more stronger character in there, or somebody with taunts at the very least. Owie. Yeah, okay. One more hero in there. I think I'll put Hansuke in there. Although this looks like a team for assassins. We'll take a quick break. We will go family, assassin. We will go Aria, Shadowblade. No, we'll go blue diamond or black diamond. Yeah, blue diamond. Go like so. Drop them in. And let's see what happens. All right, so I guess we have no choice but to attack Echo. Basically kill Echo. Taunt is gone. Okay. So all enemies are already off balance, so I'm going to do Primed Twist and make that ready. We'll do some Feet of Fury. Alright, we'll try to paralyze. Oh, I didn't hit the right button. I didn't hit the other button. So remember too, when Sifu is on the team, all of these assassins get shield piercing on all their basic attacks. It means Aria's attacks are shield piercing. Obviously not enough. Once again, I think we're going to have to supplement them. We can't just do a full team. Let's see what we can do here. 3 heroes that never miss, so this is going to have to be Arcane. Wish I would remember my selection from here. So we will go this. Let's throw in Ansuke. And I don't want to use Jumbo just because most everybody here isn't going to have them. I don't have many other heroes ruined right now. So actually, here's an interesting thought. We'll try Aria. Matter of fact, I wonder if mixing this team up as these two and then 2 assassins might not be a good way to go. Okay, let's go ahead and do a Chaos Storm. They got 2 burned, 1 nothing. My Hansuke is ruined, like, full offense, so he tears stuff up. Yeah, I think he's got like 18,000 offense or something like that. It's ridiculous. Paralyzed. Should be paralyzed, but is not, just off balance. Alright. That ability, remember, can remove corpses. Alright, Gravedigger. I'll do that. Why I'm still not able to cast anything. Now he's paralyzed. 10,000 damage, that was pretty good. Granted, not the toughest team in the world, but that actually is pretty decent. We'll do one more and then we'll wrap the video up, just in the interest of getting something out to you guys quickly. We'll probably try that other idea. So, and it's a level 45. So I am going to, if I put in Shadowblade here, that'll do my order just fine. All right. Let's kill Lily. Let's kill Zom. I'm liking Ponty now. That third ability is pretty badass. Let's paralyze. Oh no, let's put everybody off balance again. Let's, if I freaking hate Soul Link. Although I think we're supposed to hate Soul Link. And I think if I ruined her more for attack, it would probably help. is not a bad team, guys. And it's a team that well, I guess Aria you might not have, but it's definitely a team everybody should be able to put together. If you don't have Aria, then you can find another two heroes for that, like Hansuke and Grognog would be great to go in this spot if you don't have Aria. So, anyhow, that's it for the moment. If the epics come out, I will do a quick blurb on those, but we've kind of gone over them, so I would say for both epics, matter of fact, even if the epics come out, there's no point in doing a video on them, because I would say it's a thumbs up on both. If you have Aria, that is, I mean, Pontifex, everybody should have Pontifex by now. He was really easy to get before the update. He's more difficult now, but you should have probably had him before. And he is definitely worth getting. So Ponty is an absolute yes on his epic, even if you only get the $20 version. Or if you're patient, you can wait until it comes out. Either way, the Aria version, if you have Aria up to at least like 5 stars, I would say go for it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching. Remember that I have a Discord channel. The link is in the description. Oops, and I'm sitting way down here and you can't see my face. There's a link in the description right down below. So if you have Discord, there's a link to the public Dungeon Boss Discord, as well as my channel Discord. You can, if you jump in there, you don't have to be on there all the time by any stretch, but you can ask questions, engage with other members of the community, talk about stuff. I can let you know when videos are coming out, just general news. Occasionally I'll just kind of hang out. Maybe we'll do some voice chat stuff. We'll see what happens, but I'd absolutely love to see more people joining. I've got a few people so far, but pick up Discord if you don't have it. There's a phone app for it. There's desktop apps for it. Easy to use. Hop in there. It's free. And yeah, hang out. Check messages, check updates, all that fun stuff. So also remember, give me a thumbs up. I very much appreciate it to help me grow the channel for whatever that's worth anymore. And yeah, if you're not already subscribed, please do so. Have a good one, everybody.